We often want to know whether a collection contains some value. For example, consider the following stack. Does this stack contain 5? In other words, is the following statement true? The stack 11, 7, 3, 19 contains 5. To check whether this stack contains 5, we inspect the stack elements one by one starting from the top. If we find 5, then the statement is true. If we reach the end of the stack without finding 5, then the statement is false. Let's illustrate this process in a table. Initially, the stack is 11, 7, 3, 19. The top element is 11, which is not 5. Next, we pop 11, so the stack is 7, 3, 19. The top element is now 7, which is still not 5. We pop again, and the stack is 3, 19. The top element is now 3, which is still not 5. We pop again, and the stack now has element 19. The top element is 19, which is still not 5. Finally, we pop 19 and end with an empty stack. We reach the empty stack, so the statement is false. At each element, we select one of two choices. If the element is not the value we're looking for, then move on to the next element. If the element is the value we're looking for, then stop. The stack contains the value. As before, we can move from one element to the next by popping the stack. Here is a more precise description of the contains operation. If x is not equal to val, then stack xy contains val is equal to stack y contains val. If x equals val, then stack xy contains val. Property 1 states that if x, which is the top element of the stack, is not equal to val, then we should check the rest of the stack, y, to determine whether the stack contains val. Property 2 states that if the top element of the stack is val, then the stack contains val. For example, suppose that we want to know whether stack 2, 4, 6 contains 4. Let's see if we can apply property 1. Let x equals 2, val equal to 4, and y equal to stack 4, 6. 2 is not equal to 4, so the condition is met. Thus we can conclude that stack 2, 4, 6 contains 4 is equal to stack 4, 6 contains 4. The statement stack 2, 4, 6 contains 4 is either true or false. Similarly, the statement stack 4, 6 contains 4 is also either true or false. Since there is an equal sign in between the two statements, if the left side is true, then the right side is also true. If the left side is false, the right side is also false. In other words, the question of whether stack 2, 4, 6 contains 4 is the same as the question of whether the stack 4, 6 contains 4. Next, let's determine whether the stack 4, 6 contains 4. Then x equals 4, y equals stack 6, and val is still 4. Since x and val are both 4, property 1's condition is not met. But property 2's condition is met, so we can conclude that stack 4, 6 contains 4. Since the top element is 4, stack 4, 6 clearly contains 4. Then, applying the transitive property, we can conclude that stack 2, 4, 6 also contains 4.